Hi, welcome back. Aurum here. Today we continue our playthrough in Wuthering Waves version 3.3, Reverb from the End of the Galaxies. Last time in Wuthering Waves, we finished our mission by checking 3 runes, marking on the wall around the bear wood, and then there's a loud thing. So yeah, when we'll complete the whole thing, including the whole rune around the Lahai-Roi, we found out that this whole thing was eventually become a coordinate of Exos Rider inside of the Strider Gate. So what Linai said during the first discussion before we begin the mission was true. With the fourth dimension coordinate in the it's 3 dimension, I guess, inside the Strider Gate, in the void space, I mean. So that's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna retrieve back our Exos Rider, which I believe the replica will have something to do with this, because I checked the note of what I said gonna check with our conversation with Chess at the beginning in the faculty office, and then yes, they mentioned does fail at the end. Again, does fail has still I don't have the summary, not summary, the glossary for it. So I don't know what the exact description of this, which I assume it's a shield that protect Lahai-Roi against Fade Matter. That's my guess. So originally, the backup was that after we lost Exos Rider, we're gonna use the drive replica to become a point, not a source, basically a way for the projectiles fail to work. But then, because of the coordinate, the plane back to the original plane, which is the whole pilot cockpit stuff for X-Rider. So yeah, the reactor, the drive replica will be used for that now. Again, back to the original plane. But in order to do that, we need to retrieve X-Rider first, alongside Ameat, which probably we're gonna do. But anyway, what else? So when we found out about the coordinate there, with Sigrika help, makes sense. Her whole thing is ruined. Somehow Shepard not here. Maybe Shepard was doing something elsewhere, which is technically Shepard also able to do the road thing. Anyway, let's give credit to Sigrika. After that scene, though, we began our journey to Exos Rider using the Rift. On the way there, before we left Institute, we met with Linai, who says something about don't die, please. we won, of course, Linai. And after that, on the outside, after we seen Luke, so we found out what happened to Luke. I keep mentioning where is Luke. So apparently, it is the obvious answer. He attained the injury. Of course, that's the only thing a doctor do, I guess, in emergency. And then again, Lucilla messaged us before. Lucilla messaged us before that. We need to see her before we leave. She technically on the way, so we're gonna see her anyway. And yes, the thing we talk with Lucilla is about Denia. And also, she did something to us, the whole thing with memory, we don't know that yet, what that's supposed to mean, but anyway. So I say that, we talk about this, Denia, so we're gonna see Denia soon, and then yes, we did. But before that, we finally find the actual entrance to the Dimmer Plane from PR World. It is behind the Solicium. Which I believe, I don't know if this is true, but that road doesn't exist before, I think, unless I'm mistaken, because I don't pay attention to the map. But anyway, so back to the thing I said before I continue about Denia, the note. I remember I said a few seconds ago about the note, not the note, the one when I talk with Rover, Rover talk with Chess. They mentioned a more thing that, so I remember that I didn't mention, I forgot about the conversation basically. So the original plan in the beginning was for us to find Amiat within 10 minutes. Yes. So after 10 minutes and we didn't come back, that's why everyone worried, I guess. Well, not everyone, the one who know about the plan. Well, eventually everyone know about the plan. Maybe not, actually, no. The other maybe worried because the whole thing that happened recently afterward, which is the void storm engulfing Lahai-Roi. So anyway, there are a lot of things that we talk with Chase there. Hopefully, I don't know, they are still, I feel believe again, I keep saying this, but they have another plan. I don't know what in mind currently, but the whole thing with Exos Rider, we will see. Anyway, back to the Denia. So eventually when we move, we arrive in the plane, we use our bike for some reason, when it's far away, I guess. And Denia just waiting for us there. The few things that I can think of with this reason. First, I mean, we know, I mean, it was very obvious, I guess, Denia being controlled by Architect, that's why I assume. But the reason why Denia there is simply to prevent us to leave, to enter Gate again or something. We didn't even mention how did Denia's power in the void, I guess because of the whole thing with Architect experiment, because I think the whole hint was pretty much now for sure that Denia is the thing or the one that Architect told us at the beginning, at the end of Renesita, the second awakening and Renodian. So this is the plan, which is interesting because Denia is not exist when, I guess, if they planned this from 20 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, I don't know. Maybe, remember 10 years ago, something happened to Denia when she was a kid, when she a child, because of the thing that the Fraccidus do at the same time as, the Amiya thing that happened. And also Hiyuki causing the rift. Maybe that's the hint that, no, Denia is the perfect candidate for this for some reason. Simply because her forte, we don't know yet, we will see. And that's all about what we can say. I said something about Denia Segue last time, which is, I assume we're gonna learn about Denia Segue. No, we're gonna learn about Denia's situation from her POV using the Segue. That's my guess, but maybe not, we will see. So, since this is in Denia, we know that the last fight will be again Denia for this version. Are we saving Amiat now or not? We saw Amiat, look at that Amiat by the corner there. But we will see. So yeah, this is where we left off. Which means, again, I haven't done daily. I mean, this is the same day, so I don't know what to say. I mean, we can tele. No, we cannot. We're stuck inside this underground. I mean, this hole. Anyway, what I'm saying again. So yeah, the whole thing with Denia. The story almost done because again the whole final fight with Denia. But I don't think so. Simply because of the whole Amiya thing we haven't done, and then the Strider thing we haven't done. Or I don't know. We will see. Anyway, let's begin. First, let's read the description. Catch up with Denia. The same description still about activating resonator. I mean, Rider. So Hyuki says something. Koriwa. What is this? Is this Shinohara, you mean? Are you saying this? Is this something that is purple? So I don't think this is related to. Yeah, it's just puzzle. Solvent Hardwood Brands. Okay, so this is the mechanic for this area. But I don't think this is something we need to do. So unless it is, I don't see any marquee. Cancel tracking and drag. It said catch up with Denia. Void grip or release void matter to erode. Oh, okay. So maybe I need to do something with that. Let's just do that. I cannot dash when I have that thing. Interesting. Let's do this again. I think this is part of the story.
あれは俺に何か情報を伝えようとしているのか。
I wonder, Soliskin is created when Soliskin energy is released through a scientific instrument. Once contained, who create this and why? I mean, this is gameplay, but then there's possibly a lore behind this. Like they create a way which is dangerous, because if you go in the corner, it will be, well, never mind, it's not. I thought we're gonna take over. So who create a road like this? What kind of society? Anyway, kinda dangerous.
アレフ1は人間以外のものにはあまり興味がないように見える。
What do you
か
mean?
つて名式に飲み込まれた建物の大半がここまで流れ着いておるようだ。
Left 1, day 4. Wait a minute, I have a question. What do you mean I left 1, day 4? Oh, you mean void storm? Because Aleph 1 is sealed technically, so how did Aleph 1 even have this? Which technically this is not inside Aleph 1, this is in the dimmer plane.
共に旅をしてきたこいつが
And this is the academy.
世界とのつながりを証明
I
して
think I
くれ
said
る。
at the end, so it is academy. But which academy? Is academy bigger before? I don't know. Anyway, how did Aleph 1 eat? Unless again Void Storm is acting like Aleph 1 extended body or something. I don't know. And why the Aleph 1 left the thing here? This is not Aleph 1 technically. This is one of the location in the dimmer plane. So and of course Denia. So I can see Denia here, which is interesting. I thought Denia here because of the architect. Maybe she ran away, maybe? I still don't know. So how did she even know about our whereabouts and where we're gonna go? I don't know. We will see.
あの子だ。気をつけろ。
ダニャ、聞こえるか？
Die. So she will transform, right? When she have the other form, that will. Okay, what are you saying? Ask Yuki. So when she have other form, that's when she fully consumed by void matter or elation.
ここはわらわに任せる。
Okay, so what the difference between this and what the point of I will die? Ah, I see. So it is tip over.
行こ
I think I made a mistake. Interesting way to utilize I thought you're gonna playing as her, but I guess we use her as a tool. And why are you doing this, Denia? I mean, this is part of the gameplay. I mean, obviously, but again, why is she throwing things to us? Can you? What's wrong with you, Denia?
う。チャンスを。
言っちゃいけません。本当にダメなんです。
Going where? The Spider Gate? I forgot we can dodge. Can we counter?
風の導きのままに。
油断してはならぬ。
What is that dark thing? Never mind.
ダメです。やめてください。
あの子、 自らの意志でわらわたちを止めようとしわらわがやろう。
Why we have the block over there? Is there any reason? Okay. Is there a reason to have the blocky thing? Oh, I see. That's what they did. It's just never mind. It's still fixed anyway. So what does she mean by don't come? What even? What's going on? What's going on? Where are we? Tetris? Okay. This is the mini game that we. I remember this. This is part of the. Okay, so we will have. Is it Tetris? I was jokingly say Tetris because the block. I don't think we're gonna do Tetris. What I'm saying again. This is one of the event they're gonna talk about. But this one is for this secret level, whatever it is. But we will have this unless we already did. But I haven't do any of the events. So. Oh, we can jump. Well, is it different? This one is a bit different because the cube drop on like not following us. If I remember, the event will be where the cube will be you know, will be following. What do you mean? Go where? Oh, so that's what. Okay, you did the one. But then why Nifora? But what? What do you mean?
ボイドスペースから押し出したのはやはりダーニャだったな。
But why? And why we have this Tetris looking thing? So are we supposed to go up? See, Nifora, you here? So what's going on here, Nifora? So what's going on with both of you? The background change. What do you mean? The void worm? I mean void
今
matter?
の様子だと完全に操られているわけではないよう
I mean, I can see that.
だ。わらわたちを阻んでいるのはダーニャ自身の意志であろ
To stop,
う。行こ
to stop
う。ま
us
ずは上へ。
from where? Okay, so this block thing is just the block. Can we just, if this is 3D, we just can leave this blocky thing. Anyway, can we go down again? I don't know. I don't want to. Anyway, is that blocky thing permanently there? Maybe. Huh? Yes, I left this place. Okay, I thought we were gonna move. Okay, so we able to leave the area now. Can I go in again? Then why Hyuki a companion? I wanna play as her. Well, maybe soon. Oh, look at that. That's bike thing. But what do you mean by what do you mean by eat her? Is it because Aleph one took her body or something? Is
ここ
that
でずっ
what
とダーニャ
Dark
を見守ってたの
Denia
か
is?
名式の爆発を察知して白鳥に調査させ、このディマープレーンズまでたどり着いたのだ。あの子は今フラクトシデスに操られておるはずだが、先ほどの振る舞いを見るに多少は自我を残しておるようだ。
My question is
ボ
since
イド
when?
ストームを利用して逃げ回っておるが、わらわもあの子を切るわけにはいかぬゆえ、なかなか好機が見つからなかったのだ。
We know about the whole thing with Nifara, Sigrika, and Denia. I really want to know that story, like how they become together, and is there a reason why? Anyway, again, we will learn. Hopefully we will learn, because sometime when I said that and they never told us anything, like what happened with Mornye. We still don't know what happened in the past with her. Oh, this area. This is the one where we saw, yeah, in the live stream. The tree where Hyuki stand there. She's court. Okay, cutscene. I mean, dialogue, I think. This is the area where, yes, the one where she did the thing. The reef.
少し待っておれ。この封印は欲求の力によってなされておる。簡単に言えば、わらは自身の未来の可能性を大量に借り受け、ここに留めることでボイドマターを沈めておるのだ。
Okay, your future self. How do you? Which mean this is interesting. Her future self. So she knew when she gonna die then. Anyway, why am I saying that? My point is, if you see if you're in the future, you mean obviously you know where your end is. Is that Control's version? Is that possibility? Not future. Actually, yes, possibility. Anyway.
故に封印を解くということは、それらの可能性を取り戻すということ。
What? Okay.
わらわが自らの手で行わねばならぬ。
I think I understand this point. This purpose of this is basically the continuation of the segue of Hyuki segue.
わかった。頼んだぞ。
We're gonna learn more about her.
だが、今アレフ1は活動期にあろう。一度封印を解けば、再び封じ直せる保証はない。そなたは最も危険な時期に、最も危険な方法を選んだのだ。無論、そなたの強さは知っておる。常に勝利してきた話も聞いておる。これほどの危険を冒すのは、決して負けぬ自信があるからか。名式に勝てると思ってのことか。
No, because I am the main character, and every ending will always been a triumphant, because we're gonna continue to the next region anyway. I know, that's fourth wall, but
俺だって失敗したことはある。それにずっと勝ち続けられるものなんていない。もし俺が本当に勝ち続けていたなら、記憶をなくして再び旅立つことなどなかっただろうし。
you don't even know why you lost your memory. I mean, why you erased your memory, Robert? Are you sure that's the reason? Because that's just an excuse for a reason to lose your memory. I hopefully think this is not the reason. Like, Rover erased his memory because he want to forget about her homeland, his homeland. I mean, Rover homeland. That's my first guess, but there's probably more than that, simply because why it took Roper this year, I mean this long. You know, Roper has been in Solaris for more than 1,000 years. So why it took him this year, this long, to erase the memory? And one more question, I forgot to mention this, but when we first start the game, remember we are in space with a girl, whoever that is, which sending us back to Solaris. So are we losing our memory? Not because we want to, no, we did. Based on the archive in the Thetis system, we did erase our memory of our own violation. That's what we said. I mean, what our past self. But why we start in that location in the beginning of the game, I don't know actually. Anyway.
俺がこうするのはただこれが俺にできることでありやるべきことだと思うからだ。
Actually, didn't pay attention what you said before that. Solaris would be free from the Lamen. My question is, what the reason of us sending, I mean, why the reason of our home world send us here to conquer this land? Or something else we don't know yet. But at the Lemon, I mean, assuming, I mean, we know Ternodian, I mean, we know the Aleph one coming from other space, other location, which this is proof that Ternodian and Lamen exist on other planet. So this is not Solaris thing. So what do you mean by if I have a loss, I still have memory, I would need to start over and Solaris would be free from the Lamen? I don't think that's the case. It doesn't matter if you lost your memory or not, in my opinion. Unless, again, we don't know yet the reason, the exact reason why Rover waited long to erase his memory.
ならばもし失敗したら
Yeah, evacuate. I don't even know what that spell is, so
そうではない。わらわが案じておるのはそなた自身の安全。
well, I'm protagonist, so I will be fine.
ボイドスペースで迷子になる
But
か
you
もし
don't
れ
know
ないし
about that, do you?
そこで新たな打開策が見
No
つか
one
るかも
did
しれない
except the
で
player.
も今はまだわからない。
Well, remember what Amiat say, Rover? The light of something I forgot to check.
だがやってみなければわからないだろう。
And then we still have Abby. I don't know what Abby
失
gonna
敗
do.
する可能性よりも
Oops, okay. And
全
after
力を
that,
尽くさないことの方が
you
怖
look
いん
after
だ。
Abby.
その代償は重い。そなたは多くの責任を負っておる。もっと慎重に選ぶと思っておったが。明式との戦いは一度でも敗れれば取り返しのつかないことになるのだぞ。
Yeah, like what happened in Shinohara? Okay, sure.
それでも行くというのか。
I mean,
ひゆき、ルシラーから聞いたぞ。あなたは足の原で長いこと
something I don't
明式と戦
understand
ってきた
is
そう
the
だ。
Sentinel. Why we didn't asking Sentinel for help? Why didn't we ask Sentinel for help? Like, because different region? Maybe, but then again, isn't if what happened here will causing Solaris to get the case, then I think the other country, the other region, or maybe the Sentinel, which technically all of them know me if we have more. Besides Jue, who was still alive. Jue still alive? I still thinking that maybe Joey end up with Jinxie. I don't know. I forgot about that story for it's been a while. But anyway, my point is, we never utilize Sentinel, which I don't know. I feel like why they lock the Sentinel only within one region. Like, is there a reason for that? I mean, in the lore, I don't know. We know the gameplay reason, the whole story reason. But in the lore reason, like, why would the Sentinel stuck in one location? Anyway, moving on.
どうやって明式に対抗してきたのかは知らないが、壊滅寸前の地域で戦うのがどれほど
Speaking of Ashinohara and Sentinel, is there any
そんな
Sentinel in Ashinohara?
一つ聞きたい。日行は必ず勝てる確信があったから芦野原の戦場へ向かったのか。
いいなかった。一度たりとも。
だからあなたが俺の立場にいたら同じ選択をするはずだ。
なるほど。
受けたまわった。
Never mind. Yeah, I forgot to mention. I mean, no, I mentioned this before that if you could talk the old Japanese way, I think.
少し待っておれ。桜の封印の地へ。
It's interesting that we have
すぐに
Storm.
戻る。
Finally, it's been a while since I have new term. Why we don't have term for Dustfield? I don't know. So, Seal of Flaming Sakura, Ashinohara along the ecosystem to resist the Rodian with each Miko organization assigned to a specific territory. The Miko of Flaming Sakura is unique. Her responsibility is spanning all of Ashinohara. The Seal of Flaming Sakura is one of her line secret art. Her line as in family line, said to have been created by the very first Miko of Flaming Sakura. It is the only secret art passed down in written form. The seal draw power from the Miko herself. This is the thing that Grand Architect told Yuki about dying because of this. Okay, you gonna do this? The one that his sister do back then. The seal drop power of Miko herself. The more power she channel, the longer it lasts. The seal form chain with its caster is the Yuki's who away part of her own future within it, including some say a future that cannot be named. That is something that interesting. When you said a future, how do you seal away her future? What is that supposed to mean? Unless it's literal meaning, like by using this, you will be a short life, you know, so technically sealing the future in a sense. Anyway, that was my interpretation, but you know, I don't think that's the case. So it is very much talking about this. So yeah, the Miko system. They never told about Sentinel, which is interesting because when Lahai-Roi was released, the developer said there's a region that don't have a Sentinel, which means I assume every other region has Sentinel. So who's the Sentinel in Ashinohara? Or maybe, well, Ashinohara is a city, right? I mean a country, a region, just like Huanglong. So I guess Honami went then. Who is the Sentinel in Honami? And how many Sentinel in Ashinohara in total? There are more than one in Huanglong at least. That for sure. And about the other region, and New Federation as well. Who is the Sentinel in New Federation? Okay, anyway, moving on. Is this why we have the picture of her with different outfit in Twitter? You know, the future thing. Not to mention her splash art. Technically have her in different outfit. Oh, tuh di. What? Okay, that her. That was a kid. Is that how she's supposed to look like when we see her with the sister? That too short. Paper? About what? Oh, that's Denia. Maybe as an architect. Oh, maybe the dark side. Cristoforo then? I say Cristoforo here.
ここはわらわの手で
The dark side is unique to Rinasita. That's what I heard. There's some image there for a second. Hyuki have different face. Okay, it's not Cristoforo.
なぜより簡単な未来を捨てたのだ。
And what Denia doing there? Anyway, it's supposed to be. I think Cristoforo give his book to Nifora just to see. Hey, here, dark side for emergency. Still love so much using Nifora face.
あの少女
Yeah, okay, so this is fully control. Look at her expression.
久しぶりだな、昨夜の巫女。そして漂白者。
Wait a second. So what happened again? What happened between them at the end of Segue? What do you mean it's been a while? Technically it's a few days after, but okay.
わらわが名式の共鳴者となる可能性は未来を借り受けたことで尽きた。そなたの計画はもはや意味を持た
Did you know that talk about before? But that's I don't think that's Nifora plan. I mean, Denia is the Trinodian resonator. I think the trial version maybe.
我々フラクトシデスの歩みには一歩一歩意味があるのだ。巫女様よ。お前とは道が交わることもあったが、私の気持ちとしては今日が初対面であってほしかったものだ。
Okay, so I guess we will never see what happened between them in Honami City.
何しろ、ようやくお前たちに自慢できる作品が完成した。
コレクティブに紛れ込んだのはダーニャとヒューキを利用しレビアタンの力で融合させるためだったのか。
Okay, they're talking about Leviathan. What again? Okay, because the dark side. Oh, something I forgot to mention. The event, the segue with Yuki, is that supposed to be somewhere in the past and not directly before Act 5 or something? So maybe that Hyuki thing. No. I don't think so. That Hyuki thing, the segue took place after Act 4 because that's when Denia knew. I mean, not Denia. Nifora knew about the existence of the Miko. That's why they're searching. That's why we see the Galaxies in the Hanami City after that. Anyway, moving on. Leviathan. I see. I mean, we know about the Trinodian Resonator thing and the second awakening. I don't think. I assume we're gonna use a left one power instead of Leviathan, that leftover one by the whole thing in the Nasita. And then what do you mean? You infiltrate the collective for Denia and Hyuki? Denia and Hyuki? I guess they. I guess. Okay, so maybe we know the. Okay, this is the whole plan with Ashinohara from the beginning, to find the Miko candidate able to hold Trinodian power. That Hyuki, and then Hyuki went missing after that, and then ever since the Afrakido searching for her. That one makes sense, but why Denia? Of all people, her forte? Maybe we will see. I mean, this is what Robert said, not what Nifura said. But if this is the case, then what about the memory like resonator, memory type resonator? Why the Fractions is targeting them in 3.2? Because they don't want to know the real. I mean, we don't know the plan yet, so this is just our assumption. Even though technically Galaxies said masterpiece, but I think that's is the whole thing with second awakening and Tenodian. I don't know about the real plan in Lahai-Roi, specifically Lahai-Roi. I mean, obviously it has something to do with 11, but
Denia はもともとフラクトシデスの作品だ。
what do you mean?
物は使われてこそ価値があるだろう。
Always Fractions creation. Okay, so when did Sigrika, Denia, and Nifura become friends? Are they become friends when they enter the school? Maybe.
作品だと。
宮の一件で私は考えた。もし優秀な器を作り、そこに昨夜の巫女の心を足せば、名式の力を完全に制御できるのではないか
This
と。
is when the Pilan explained the plan because of course, what is it? If I could just create a superior vessel, one refined by a Miko spirit. Why Miko spirit? Interesting. Why Miko specifically? Because the next region is Ashinohara. Maybe. I thought it would be New Federation, but I guess Ashinohara is fine, especially since we have info of that since the Fine Egg. This is interesting. The Mia incident that was happened, I don't know how long ago. The timeline.
その結果は巫女様、お前の方がよくわかっているはずだ。
Yeah, this is the Ashinohara incident.
余計な話は不要。そなたの敗北は決まっておる。その目障りな分身と共に失せるのだ。
敗北浅はかな見解だ。私はただソラリスに一つの可能性を示しているに過ぎない。ダーニャという作品ができた以上、次もその次もあるだろう。そしていずれフラクトシデスは完全に制御可能な名式の共鳴者を手にする。
Sadly, you're not gonna dare. Denia will be playable, which means she is our ally. Well, Frolova is a bit different, but you know.
欲求の力を通せば見えるだろう。本物の名式の共鳴者が誕生する可能性が確かにそこにあると。
Wait, is Katatia not the true resonator of Tenodian then? So what is she? The combine of Imperator and Leviathan?
助けて。残念だが、肉体は回し車の上で必死に走り続けたというのに、心が先に音を上げたようだ。
Why we have this discussion? It's funny that so it's like a stage, right? They're showing us this and then the flower seeing. Anyway, you know what I mean.
口では嫌だと言っているが、この空っぽな少女は まさにアレフ1にふさわしい。だからこそ彼女は本能に従い名式の力を追い求めるのだ。
Will we see her other form? That will be her complete control over. I mean, or maybe the Alepon complete control over her. Which one? I don't
月
know.
に追いかけてくるといい。どうせお前は救うことが好きなんだろう、漂白者。
So if Denia is the creation, as in it's not so as in I don't know. I was gonna say something, but
分身
let's
にま
see.
で手を煩わせることはない。
Yeah, is Nifora exist? The real one? I mean,
行こうユキ。封印は解かれた。まだやるべきことがある。ダーニャを何とかしよ
again, I don't understand why Galaxies just left the whole Denia thing with her here, with us here. It's interesting. I mean, this is supposed to be making her playable character, but again, why Architect doing this and then just showing here? Are you saying what we do here gonna be a problem for Fractidus? But we'll see.
そなたが望むのなら、わらわとフラクトシデスの関係を話そう。
Oh,
だが今は、ダーニャの状況が急を要する。
this is interesting. My history with Fractidus, which is funny because we don't know what happened with Hyuki after the fall of Ashinohara. The only thing we know that she come to Lahai-Roi and become the response force thing ever since. So I wonder what kind of history she has with Fractidus, which in my opinion Luke has more history with Fractidus, but we will see.
う。関係って、あの組織長は昨夜の巫女の能力を利用したかった。それだけだろ。
I mean, yes, that's the reason why Ashinohara was fall in the first
あ
place.
なたが言った通り、名式の共鳴者になる可能性は尽きた。フラクトシデスとこれ以上の関係はないはずだ。それよりダーニャの状況だが、楽観視はできないな。
Yeah, why they leave Denia here? I don't understand. Galaxies, what's your plan actually? I don't know.
おそらく、あの子はすでに。
We have the dark version, yes, we saw. But if I remember, the Denia we fight, it said long, but we do the last time like the last time we do this, but we're able to exit anytime anyway. So it's fine. My point is, the Denia we fought in the weekly is actually the Denia, the same Denia outfit, not the one with the black outfit. Unless I miss. Here's the thing: when you fight weekly, and especially when the weekly is kind of spelling thing, I don't really focus on looking at the character. I'm just spamming button, and then I don't even know what she does. Well, I remember that she flying a lot. That's all I remember. So Denia. So if Denia entered Aleph1 from here right now, then how did they enter? I guess from the thing that was opened by Access Rider. So yeah, I was right. I mean, it was very obvious, I guess, the whole thing with Reverbs, Resonator, and Denia. But that the thing, the tide, dark tide there for a second, is that Cristoforo? Technically, the pepper thing. I feel like that's the Cristoforo thing. Yeah, this is the one. The dark outfit. Wait a minute. we face her direct. Wait a minute, wait a second. Okay. Wait a second. I thought this will be the final fight in this patch. I guess not, because considering we still have a lot more to do. This is the middle point, half, maybe 2/3. I misclick. Oopsie, restored the scene. So we facing. I was talking about I'm facing Denia in the weekly, and then suddenly the actual fight. I thought we were gonna have something searching or. So basically, this is the location of her weekly boss. Okay, I didn't expect we fight her immediately after we enter with Yuki. I thought Yuki not gonna enter. I mean, this is not. So basically, this is not the center gate. They enter. This is not the reef. We're just facing Denia here, I guess. So I guess I was wrong. When we face her, I mean, when I face her in the weekly, she already in this outfit. I didn't, again, like I said, I didn't pay attention. So yeah, this is the same outfit. And again, now we know. Remember that I said Denia don't have any reset mark. Where is it? And now we figure out it's on her chest, just like Amiat.
逃げようとて遅い。夜道とは絶帰る術なし。安全傷は浅い。下がるがよい。構わん。あなた下突きをた。知りゆく定め覚悟はできておろうな。まだまだ間に合うのに。油断する下がっておれ。まだ倒れるわけですか。
There is a change, by the way, that we not finish the story, the final. This is not the final for this section of the story. Considering, I think maybe we continue this next, maybe 3.5. Because again, Rover still not have the element. We usually have element when we have a turning point in the story, so not yet. Excuse me, what happened? Okay, I stopped when we about to do something. I didn't know. We have cutscene mid fight.
修羅の道。
I missed, by the way.
心は雪のごとく。
Never mind. I thought
風が今波となる。
it will be cutscene.
悪行はこの手で裁く。聞いてみよう。嵐よ、俺に力を。
わらわに任せるがよい。遅い哀れな。その案ずるな。傷は浅い。
Wait, why are you using that?
浮世初雪のごとく儚し。雪花となりて散れ。雪なる花たち。霜月き落とし舞い散る桜よ。すべてわらわのもとに。案ずる傷は浅い。その力借り受ける。雪の時。前。全部無意味なんです。
still don't know what the architect plan is, by the way. What the point? So far, I mean, we know what Fractido's plan is, but always been the human future possibility, blah blah blah. But still, so what's going on? What the plan?
中に行っちゃダメです。
And what is that?
しばらく眠っておれ。あの子は無事だ。体内のボイドマターの周波数は弱まっておる。安心してよい。
So what's going on with Grand Architect? Again, is there a reason why they do this? I mean, why Grand Architect doing all of this? Are we just stalling? Are you saying the Grand Architect just doing this to stall time, and she gonna do something? The whole reason, the main focus? We don't know. I feel like this whole thing is Grand Architect's side project because we don't see any other Praxidus. I mean, Overseer. We heard though. Remember? Siren, Jessica Warashi, Hydra, but we never seen them. Who is this new Overseer? Yeah, thank you for looking after her. Okay, sure.
すまない。ボイドマターが完全に広がるのを待っていては時間がかかりすぎる。
Yeah, what is this?
こうした方が早いと思ったのだ。
So what you did here is slicing the gate. Basically, this is the reef.
ここはわらわが何とかしよう。チェイスと約束した時間まで余裕はないであろう。
Okay, I don't remember. I don't even remember what my deadline with Chess. I mean, what about? I don't remember the content. I remember talking about deadline. Is it about retrieving Exos Rider?
白鳥はボイドマターの中でも道を示してくれるが、これほど高濃度の状況下では力不足。
Okay, okay, this is interesting. I assume the thing that she gave us last time is what led us to Ameat. Then, now we have something else here.
この術を最も完璧にこなせる可能性を、そなたのために未来から借り受けた。
What about the thing? You know, remember you said something about wish? Can I wish something? I wish to guarantee 50-50 with Lucy and Rebecca and probably Maxe them all out. Anyway, what?
これでそなたを守り、行きたい方向を探し出してくれるであろう。
You said this before, yes, when we do the thing with Amiat. Okay, Abi.
残るはそなた次第。
ありがとう、ヒューキ。
I thought the Denia thing will be more. I guess we're gonna learn more in Segway. Because we still have a lot of scene from the live stream from the Vivi that we haven't seen yet.
わらわはエイメスに関するコレクティブの報告書に目を通したことがあるのだ。
Yes, this is about her use.
あの子は進路調
Oh,
査
never mind.
世界を救うと書いたそうだな。
Yeah, I know that. You know.
ルシラーから聞いた。
I think also
そなたは
that
彼
what
女の家族なのだと。
the sensei
今にして思えば
said to
彼
us,
女の理想があのような形になっ
which we already know technically when we talked with Amiat back then in part in Arc 3. And yes, I am her family. Otoshiwa Sakya, that's the teacher name. I'm her brother. Oh yeah, interesting. Yeah, I mean the reason why she like that because of me technically. If she never, but then again, if she never met me, then anyway.
後悔はしておらぬか。あの子を救世主の道へ導いた結果、苦痛と不幸が降りかかったこと。
Well, it's her choice, so I can't do anything about it.
その道は果てしない。 一人で歩かなくては他者を守れぬ。
What do you mean? What do you mean alone? I guess this is a poetic sense, not the literal sense.
憧れから救済の道を歩めば歩むほど深き泥
There's
沼
just
には
something
ま
to
る
wish
ことには
when the cutscene change. Anyway, when the camera angle change.
いやユキ、俺は後悔を告げるために
Look at the background
彼女
and
を探すわ
and
けじゃない
Rover here. He look like. Oh, are you Jesus? Anyway,
連れ戻したいのはこう伝えたいからだ。
and tell her it's your choice, so deal with it or something like that.
私はあなたの誇りになれたかな。
Yeah, this is the thing I keep saying back then. So this is something that I said. Is this Amiat voice back then? I keep repeating this during my playthrough in Act 1. So it is her voice.
俺はずっと彼女を誇りに思っていると。
So that was technically after what happened with Amiat in the past. So it was a travel through time somehow. I forgot the whole thing. The whole sentence. After that, after she said that, she has something else. She said something else. Something about universe abandon us or something.
彼女が共に歩んでくれたからこそ俺は孤独ではないと思える。いつか俺が倒れても
I mean,
代わりにソラリスを守り続けてくれる人がいると
obviously, and I don't think
そう信じられるからだ。
that's the only, like I said, when Hyuki said alone, it's weird because what do you mean alone? There's a lot of people who want to save things anyway,
だが
including you,
それ
Hyuki.
はそなたの力が他者を凌駕しているからであろう。
Okay, I mean, I don't think I'm strong enough. I don't know about strength, Hyuki. In my opinion, gameplay-wise, you are stronger than me. Because I don't even know what my strength is. Yet,
救済する力を持たぬ者は徒労という苦い果実を噛みしめるのみ。かつて
look
わ
how
らわが
shiny
足
I
の腹を
am
救えな
with
か
the
ったよう
background.
に今やわらわは鈴を手放さないことで二度と昨夜の巫女が現れぬようにするしかないのだ。
Again, we don't know. We know nothing about Ashinohara yet. So because of the whole thing with Miko system, is there no Sentinel there? I don't know. I said this
力の
before,
ないわらわには
but Sentinel usually the one who
それくらいしかでき
protect, you know, in the front line again, Tenodian in the region, which of course need to have Sentinel protection on it. But I assume every other region except for Lahai-Roi, based on what developers say, unless the Sentinel is die or something and go on.
ラハイロイもはるか彼方のコンシュやリナシータの人々もみんな名式に抗うために奔走している。
Including Ashinohara.
多くの文明が危機を乗り越える場に立ち会ってきたのは事実だ。だが世界を変えられるのは自分だけ。自分がいなければ世界が終わるとは思わない。それは傲慢だ。自らの意志、俺の勝利は
I skipped it for a second. I
決
thought
して俺
I'm
一人
done.
のものではない。
Yes, the power of friendship.
誰か一人でもたどり着けるならこの救済の道に敗者なんていないんだ。ヒューキ、もし一人で進むことに疲れたら立ち止まって周りを見てくれ。
立ち止まるか。
きっとヒューキも誰かの支えになっている。あなたを誇りに思っている人が必ずいるはずだ。その時道の果てにあるのは決して苦い徒労なんかじゃない。
That's what your sister said. I think.
妬ましいほどに眩しい。
Uh, excuse me? Mabushi? It is Mabushi. I have a lot of light in the background.
他に話があるのならそなたが戻ってきてから聞く
Hopefully you will, because again, there's so many things that said, I will tell you next time. I will tell you later, but they never will. They never did. I still want to know what happened with Morenye, but we will see.
分かった。それじゃあ行ってくる。
Hopefully.
わらわはダスクベールが展開されるまでここにおる。皆と共
Look at the Mabushi.
にそなたの帰りを待つ。
So it is the reef. And then Galaxies just done. I don't know what the point of Galaxies there. Just probably for Denia to be there. But what the what the actual plan? What is Praxidus want? I don't know. The loop will cause. This is what Amiat said. What loop? What shape? What do you mean? Who is that? Aha, Amiat. I thought you have plan with Exos Rider.
エクソストライダー
Is this when it arrived? From her perspective? So yeah, don't have enough fuel. Makes sense. So how do you have a plan for the coordinate? You thinking about
ボイドマターに飲み込まれた人たち早くこっちへ
Oh,
エ
is
クソ
this
ストライダーのエネルギーは残り少ないけどできるだけあなたたちを守るわ
the origin story of how the coordinate happened?
この周波数はダメあなたたちの存在はもうここはどこ
ボイドストームに飲み込まれて死んだのか。
ボイドスペースより高次元の世界
我々の存在が分解されていく。
時間と空間が意味を失ったってこと
あれ、誰の声だ。
姿は見えないでもあなたのことは感じられるわ
ここでは声が届かない。それでも思考は満ちている。
エクソストライダー
This is to save your.
ソストライダー。
Oh, this is what happened. Okay, this is what we did.
一体どうしたら。
Thanks to me. I'm the hope, the shining light, the Mabushi in the distance, I guess. Wait a minute. If this is the timeline,
俺たちの命
this is technically before Ahmed give us
エク
the
ソストライダー
cassette
の声
tape.
が聞こえたからあそこへ行きたいの
時間も空間もここでは意味がない。永遠にたどり着けない。エクソストライダーがラハイロイにとって重要なのは知っている。
What do you know?
諦め。
どうやってここは解明できないわだよでも私たちは
未知の境界に触れるために星の海の下ま
Hey,
で
that's
来たんじゃないの
the
か。
motto for the academy.
これは長き探求において新たな一歩に過ぎない。
あなたたちこれが私たちの足跡エクソストライダーを原点とした時空間座標でもブラックホールの中で
Yes, this see, this is the origin. Okay, so this is interesting. That how did she? I mean, the time is meaningless, I guess, because. But then again, they give the coordinate after Exos Rider here, and then give it to Amiat, and Amiat plan and create the Exos Swarm.
過去から未来を
Anyway.
刻みゆく。
I thought the one who marked this Amiat, but then again, these people.
早
Interesting. And somehow using rune, which can only be solved by Roya.
この地を必ず届けるわ
Time vortex, and then hey, so how did the cassette tape? I mean, technically the plan was again before that.
原点の光は私たちの
Yes, that's what you said. Origin point. So how did the exoswarm Amiat created then? Where I see that? Can I see that? Where the exoswarm Amiat? Have a thing.
エイムス。
私ならここにいる
エイムス、疑似ドライブを持ってこられるか。それはエクソストライダーのために
How do you do that?
人
Okay,
類
but
を
sure.
用意した心臓なんだ。心配するな。
What is
今度は
that?
一人で救おうとなんてしない。
人類の希望は必ず届けてみせるわだから待ってて
I mean, yeah, Amiat is digital, so she back to Lahai-Roi and then being. Whoa, 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 whoa. Trinodian Alive 1 projection. Whoa, okay, this is what I think. Wait, this is what I said. Giant mecha fight. I didn't expect Trinodian Alive 1 to project as a mecha. Okay, we can only looking at Alive 1. This is the actual final fight for this version. Where are we? Are we on the moon? I mean, I don't know where we are, but on the surface of the planet. I can look around, so I cannot pay attention. I cannot use my camera to see where we are. Something that I mean, I understand that it's hard to see a mecha fight. I mean, even if you play a Gundam game, the Gundam move really fast, even though it's so huge. Technically, the feel of huge is gone when you controlling thing huge super fast, but there's nothing we can do about that anyway. So so what kind of projection? I mean, it looked like Exos Rider, I guess, with no wing and different weapon. I think, I mean, okay, a bit different. The leg is a bit different. Anyway, let's see. So Amiat currently back to Solaris. I mean, not Solaris. Institute. Since she digital, so she will basically autopilot the thing inside this. Anyway, let's see. Oh, so we have spectral element, which means this is not gonna be a new element for rover. I thought we're gonna control Exos Rider, I mean mini Exos Rider or something. It's exactly what I feel, I mean what I see, mecha fight. I am Gundam. Proof existence, me. I am from Earth. I mean, you know, Solaris and Earth is definitely my home planet is Earth or something, I don't know. Anyway, I'm from New Union. What is that? What are you doing? Are you leveling up using some... What's... That's your wing. Oh, I was waiting for that. Oh, I see the shadow. I mean, Aleph one, the real Aleph in the background. Look at that. Singularity. I mean, Event Horizon. I don't know what else. But let's go. I see the move. Can I lose? I think I can. I make sure to do this as slow as I can, so I can you know, see every single move the projection did. Ooh, Lamen. You know the word Lamen, interesting. I need backup. Mayday, mayday. Yeah, finally. Yeah, the way they super fast in the cutscene even make it look like this small instead of a giant mecha. So the drive replica make the thing stronger. Oh, maybe not stronger. So we technically Exos Rider is not complete. It's not a fully recover. So with this, it will be a recover. Did I get stabbed? Rematerialized? And yeah, I still don't know where this come from, the Amiat robot version. Maybe because she digital, I guess. Henshin? Are you gonna be better? Look at that. Oh, we can fly. Our wing become. Are you sure Exos Rider is better and stronger than? Maybe it is with me, because remember. Yes, finally I understand. See. Yes, I expected. Yes, Exos Rider speak. Yes, of course. I keep saying this. Yes, welcome back, Exos Rider. I'm your arbiter. Go before me, but before that, let's deal with this first. Yes, I keep saying that. No, Exos Rider is supposed to be able to speak, right? Okay. Let's talk about historialism later, Exos Rider. Let's fight first. Yeah, we know. So it's done, okay. Welcome back, Exos Rider. I'm your arbiter. Yes, remember me, but I forgot about you. Do you know about our homeland? Can you tell anything about our home? Anyway, let's talk about that later. Let's do nostalgia later. Yes, with arbiter as a pilot, you 10 times, 100, maybe a million times stronger. So we will be. Which means it's interesting. What happened when Aleph 1 come here? Where are we? Where Rover? Where Arbiter? I wonder if we're gonna see that. Why there's no projection? I have a bar there. I wonder what happened when I full. Oh, that's the thing. Okay, so this is the bar full. What happened to your wing? Alive one. Projection. Technically, Alive one is the giant thing over there. Okay, anyway, I should probably pay attention. Let's just... Okay, never mind. HP threshold for cutscene again. So see, again, every single time they move really fast here, I feel like they're not huge. The essence of giantness is gone the moment... interesting. Voyage. Futile, beginning, will. Is that your purpose? Oh, anyway, okay, asking question. What your mission? Tell me, which technically your mission is my mission. I forgot my mission in Solaris. As a food to quench your hunger. Are you Galactus? Alive one? So I guess my assumption about our home planet. Anyway, let's waiting for this dialogue. Alec 1. 9. So I always have a negative opinion on our home planet, because why would they send? I guess they're sending different people to different home world, to different planet, to help them protect against Alive one. I mean, not Alive one, the Lamen. It could be multiple Trinodian again, just like Alive one. Remember, even Exos rather call this Alive one, which means they will be Alive 2, Alive 3, Alive 4 or something. So I thought at first when I start this Lahai-Roi, Alive 1 is the name that academy or the institute given to this Trinodian, but I guess not. It passed on the record, and then the record said, I almost died, by the way. What am I doing? I miss, okay, that funnel range is not really good. Oops, can I win? Okay, what happened if I lose? I reset the fight? Because I don't want to do that. 1 SP? Oh, come on. Okay, this cutscene again. I mean, this skill again. Wait a minute, this is the Amiat thing, Amiat ult. Yes, turn me down. Finally, it's more than an hour. I need to finish this immediately before something goes wrong. Almost there. I cannot die, I think, thankfully. Ini projection, never mind. This is funny, this is interesting. Are the one that Alive one, are the one that Exos Rider fight back then is this projection or the actual Alive one? Combo. I mean, defeating this I don't think mean anything because this is just projection. Maybe are we actually defeating Alive one or just a projection, or maybe I don't know. We are inside void matter, I mean void space, but so yeah, that's the thing, the real deal. Can we do something about that? Oh, we will. Sphere, Longinus, Gungnir, Gaibolt. We actually dealing with Aleph one. Holy. Okay, is it just gone? Run away? I feel like it's just run away.
確認戦闘終了当該空間における
This is the thing we saw in the description for the Arc 5, the image, the background image. We are in space? Technically, yes, we are in space.
それでも名式アレフ1は健在
Oh,
だ。
so yeah, it's running away.
推測共鳴者エイムス
They obviously make sense.
我々が名式アレフ1
Aleph 1 is too strong.
撃破することは不可能だ
Even though it's running away, because again, maybe because, you know, catch off guard.
故に私は自らの判断により
Oh,
対象を宇宙の彼方へ追放した
okay, that's why it said reverb from the end of the galaxy with S, because, yeah,
神聖両者よ私がここに留まることを許可してほしい
okay, you're saying I'm gonna, wait, who do you think I am?
私がラハイロイに到着してから
Why you
の
said
経緯を
judgment?
伝えたい
Is me ruthless back then? Yeah, yes, go ahead.
過去幾多の旅路の中で
Huh?
私はアレフ1に捕捉された奴は私を追跡しストライダーゲートを通じてソラリスに
So interesting.
しようと企んだ
It want to enter Solaris from the Strider Gate, not from the actual space, which means this is after the Etheric Sea. Even Aleph 1 unable to breach the Etheric Sea for some reason, unless I don't know the reason, right?
奴に襲撃され墜落したが共鳴者エーメスが私の力に呼応した結果
Yep, we know
奴
this.
の一部を駆逐することに成功した
It's very interesting. When okay, so I don't know, this is a long time ago, right? The word resonator is already exists, which is interesting.
私はそこで自らを封印し修復を待つべきだったのだ
Oh, this is the Aleph 1,
だが
the real one.
多くの怯えた瞳を目にしてしまった発見表現の上に
Oh,
ロイ一族と呼ばれる人類が
I see. Never mind. It's
名式のボイドマター
the
が
Roya.
もたらす災いに直面し
the eyes.
な
Oh, yeah,
す
the
すれ
people.
なく立ち尽くしていた彼らの瞳は恐怖と不安で満ちていた
Sentinel.
最初と同じ
Yeah, we saw this scene when we talked with the shepherd.
私は自らのドライブを取り出し氷床の下に埋め込みそこで休眠に入った異変私は一度束の間の覚醒を果たしたことがあるあれは
But this is funny, like, this is self-fulfilling prophecy.
私と共鳴した時
The second time Amiat resonate with him, with Aleph Exosider, technically the first time for Amiat in the timeline. But from his perspective, from this perspective, it's technically the second time.
共鳴者はストライダーゲートのひび割れを埋めるために私の力を求めた
Wait a minute, I thought Hyuki was the one, I guess.
私は彼女に
Both of
答
them.
えた
私がデジタルゴーストになった時のことね。あの共鳴は
Yeah, I know.
2度目だったかな。
It's perspective.
それとも初めてだったのかな。
以前再び目を覚ました時あなたに撤退させるべきだったアレフ1と正面から敵対するのは合理的ではない
To request my retreat? 10 years ago. Am I already? No, I already left Lahai-Roi.
だが人類の心臓が私に声を運命の選択が
Oh, this is
共
after
に戦う力を与
okay,
え
the human heart. Why they call the drive replica a human heart? I don't know. Maybe because it was given by human. Technically, it was not the real heart of X Rider.
真術
Hey,
人類
just
に
explain
よって
it.
製造された疑似ドライブは
Yeah, it's fragile, of
パー
course,
ツに比べて粗雑で壊れやすい
but it make it interesting, right? So our civilization, the home planet, is more advanced than Solaris. Makes sense.
行動するたび激しく摩耗している感覚が伝わってくる
I can't believe we actually have a talk with Exos Rider. My wish come true, which makes sense again. Exos Rider and Sentinel technically a thing, a sentient being from.
鋭くしわがれたきしむ音これこそ初めて聞いた自分の声であり
Okay.
彼らが私に与えてくれた鼓動の音だ
Can you send an SOS mission to our home world or something? You have that. What
こ
am I
の
saying?
心臓が埋め込まれたことで
Not projection.
私は新たな機能
Protocol
を手に入れた記録上最終
Sentinel Max Series.
のみ搭載される機能だ
So you are Sentinel. So there are two types of Sentinel, Mech series and Organic series, I guess.
判断明式 F1 の能力に鑑みると奴には再びここへ戻ってくる能力があるストライダーゲートが完全に閉じてからも私はこちら側にとどま
Oh, you're gonna stay
り
here?
門番として奴のソラリス侵入を阻むべきだ
Don't you just send SOS to our homeworld or something maybe? I don't know. Wait a minute, is you here? What about Amiat?
妖精魚者よ私は人類の希望によって生
Okay,
ま
I
れ
guess
た
just you.
この心臓が動く最後の瞬間まで
I wanna see you. Okay, sure, fine.
ここにとどまることを許可してほしい
Yes, as an arbiter, permission granted.
質問共鳴者エーメス
Oh,
私の力の一部を受け入れる意思はあるか
well, you already did. Is this how we get? Okay, is this how Amiat have the robotic one? Because the portion of Exos Rider power, the thing that I've been questioning about, finally, maybe.
最初にラハイロイに到着した時
Uh huh.
あなたの助けがあったからこそ私は
My
ストライ
question
ダ
is,
ーゲー
can I
ト
ask a question
で
to
名式を
Exos
確
Rider?
絶することができた
Like how many Exos Rider were there at the beginning?
あなたの現状に対し私には責任がある私が眠っていた間
That's what I said.
代わりにラハイロイを守っていたのはあなただ
When Hyuki talked to us about the discipline of Amiat death stuff and then blaming I mean technically it is Trinodi, I mean not Trinodian, Praxidus, and technically it is because of the resonance with Exos Rider. So this picture here is technically more detailed than I is supposed to be, but because of something, as you can see that a jagged line, this thing is too big again, maybe I think that's why it's look weird on my screen.
今やかつてあなたに訪れた死は無縁となった未来においてあなたは長い存在を友と共有するだろう
I was expecting the whole exoswamp Amiat to be the body, but not. So now,
説明私は
guilt.
罪悪感を感じているのだ
エクソストライダーったら話せるようになったと思ったら意外と繊細なコアを持ってるのね。でも私は自分の選択でここまで来たんだし、この状況もとっくに受け入れてるわ。質問の答えだけど、私は救世主を続けなきゃいけないの。そのためには強くならないと 悪い奴らに対抗できないでしょ。あなたの託した力、喜んで受け取るわ。
In English, it's kinda different than the Japanese one. Hell yeah, what the you mean? Hell yeah. Yorokobe.
権限。共鳴者エイメスの意思を確認した。
Limit. It was one. Okay, it was limit before.
共鳴を開始する。
提案、罪悪感を感じる必要などない。私の期待に応えてくれて感謝する。最後は笑顔で別れるとしよう。
検知。業者よ。あなたがカセットを携帯していることを。
Excuse me, Exos Rider, how do you know about cassette? This is technology made recently, I think. I'm sure.
提案。そのカセットを私に預けてほしい。ある周波数をカセット内部に記録し、ラハイロイへ持ち帰ってもらいたいのだ。
Yeah, what frequency of what?
真実。私が星の海をかけていた頃、ゆっくりと前進
Ooh,
する
foreshadowing.
一機の探査機と軌道が交差した
Slow
こと
moving
が
probe. Voyager? I mean, what?
そのボディにはソラリスの文字が書かれていた。
Oh,
打ち上げ時期ははるか
it's
昔
kind
と
of like
推測される。
Voyager from Earth, but from Solaris. Is this before the
そこからソラリスに向けて発信を続けていた信号を
Forward
私
Show?
は受信し、内部に記録した。その名はスターゲイザー。
Wait a minute. What? In Japanese is different. What are you talking about? In Japanese, it say an English name, Stargazer. But in English, it become Forwatcher. How do you have different interpretation of the language? Weird. Anyway, what do you say again? I thought it was from Solaris, but then you said to translating to transmitting to Solaris. The hole it marked with Solaris crypt, its launch date is estimated to have occurred a long time ago. So why a hole that marked with Solaris transmitting to Solaris? I guess the Voyager? Maybe not Voyager then. It's more like Hubble. No. Hubble was here, press. I don't know. Anyway, let's continue.
説明。この贈り物をラハイロイの人々に残したい。真実。ストライダーゲートは間もなく閉じる。二人をラハイロイへ送り返そう。質問。最後に業者よ。私のコードネームを変更し、
Ooh.
ラハイロイと名乗ることを許可してもらえ
To the
る。
bird name Lahai-Roi. You mean Lahai-Roi itself, or you name something after Lahai-Roi's story? I will name you Baldur. I did what that. Maybe not Baldur. I don't know. Of course.
名称の変更を完了した。
Okay, just Lahai-Roi.
業者よ。
Can you name a lore, a fox lore in Lahai-Roi, like anything else besides the actual Lahai-Roi? But okay, sure.
その
Lahai-Roi?
別。
Your name is Lahai-Roi.
これでお別れだ。業者よ。この心臓を作り出した人々にも
I wish we're gonna talk more. Why every single one that I know from the past just go on? Imperator, now Lahai-Roi. What Lahai-Roi
推
mean
測。
in English?
我々は果てしない星の海でいつしか再会できるだろう。
Yep, we will. That's our target. So, yeah, Lahai-Roi. I mean, speech. It's speech. Yes, that's what I really want to see. That actually what happened and what I expected to see. I wanna stop the cutscene, but it's almost 2 hours. Are you now a digital ghost or not?
久しぶりのソラリスの景色ね。すごく懐かしいわ。
So confirm now, Amiat is a sentinel resonator. because Exodus Rider or Lahai-Roi is Sentinel, make division. I don't know what exact wording he say. I forgot.
これで名式アレフ1は宇宙の向こうへ飛ばされてラハイロイの危機が解決したわね。
This is interesting. So what Grand Architect really want? I don't know. I feel like the whole Denia thing is what they want. I mean, it's still a test basically. This is another test. Atau kayak Architect say at the end of Resonacita that the real thing will happen in Lahai-Roi or something. It's another test. Anyway.
今回は2人で世界を救ったって言いたいところだけど、ラハイロイでボイドマターに飲み込まれた探索者たちが名式のブラックホールの中で私とエクソストライダーを命がけで記録してくれたおかげで、私はそれをカセットに託してあなたに渡すことができた。
Which finally the marking become the thing in the actual location, which is interesting.
そしてラハイロイの人々がカセットの情報を解析し協力して疑似ドライブを完成させてくれたからこそエクソストライダーは名式を撃退できたんだ。
Well, the replica forging thing happened before, but yeah.
だから今回は英雄が世界を救う物語じゃなくて世界が英雄を救う物語だったってことでしょ。
あ
I mean, isn't that technically always been like that? I mean, if you think about it,
あ、さあ
it's always been multiple
家に帰
people,
ろ
including everyone, I guess. Home, the lodge. Are you the Solaris that I know? The name? Maybe not. I wonder why we named the Solaris. I did Soliskin once, but then we never seen it again.
戻ったのだな。
Well, yeah, how do you know I will appear here? But okay.
あ、やっと帰ってきた。
So, as we promised, tell me more about your story with Ternodian and Praxidus. Maybe later. So what happened with Denia? Denia you just leave her in the somewhere safe, I guess. I thought the whole thing with Denia will be something more. She just appear one and then done with immediately. Which is interesting. What is this? I feel like we have something. What happened with the tree? Okay, what's going on? Okay, just cutscene, I guess.
リマープレーンズ以外の地域に想定外の影響は発生しておりません。リマープレーンズ内の一部の区域を除き、ボイドマター濃度は著しく低下しています。
By the way, Amiat is technically 10 years older, but she looks younger thanks to what happened. And she's my sister. Don't you dare touch her, people. What am I saying? I thought we're gonna do something with the whole thing Chisa Forte, I guess not. And Ivan Hiyuki also not. It was Exos Rider in the end. Hello, Shepherd. Of all character. Whoa, we're inside the Geosphere. I mean, inside the Solution. Interesting that Sigrika enters Solution, which is technically only for Heliodesic, unless she become one, but I don't think the other one die. Can we enter this location again? Because this now technically how we interact with Exos Rider, I mean Lahai-Roi. Again, what is that space? How we enter that location? The Keystone area. How did Lahai-Roi enter that when we, you know, from the Frostland to the... I still don't know how, but I guess teleport. Rematerialization. I don't know what I'm saying. It's almost 2 hours, by the way. I cannot stop this. I didn't think we have this long. I mean, it said that it will be a long story, but so you become human again, huh? I don't. Okay, so no exoswarm, body.
あなたのカセットにエクソストライダーが残した記録。研究員の予想以上に複雑で解析が今日までかかっちゃったのよ。みんな漂白者くんと一緒に聞くのを待ってたんだよ。早く早く。
Okay, so are we done with Lahai-Roi? I guess we did. I feel like I missed a lot of things. I feel like the thing that the hint, some of the hint that was shown is not really. We'll talk about that later. But yes, Mecha Fight, it did what I wanted it, and Exostrider Speech, it actually did what I did. One thing though, Galaxy Tech, what's the point of Galaxy Tech in this story, except for the Denia part, but I don't know. I guess the idea that they can create technology and resonator, that's the whole
ど
goal
んな内容なんだろう。楽しみだね。
for Galaxy Tech specifically. I still Sigrika, by the way. What about about your friend Denia and also Nivora? Can we say anything to Sigrika about that now? Because
スターゲイザー
remember again, why the Japanese and English different? Considering in Japanese it said an English name, Stargazer. Why become Far Watcher? I don't know. Interesting. This is first time I seen, even though both of them speaking in English, but not the same word. I guess it's the meaning. Far Watcher,
このカセットの名前を
Stargazer
聞いて
technically.
本当に驚いたわ。
Okay, so what is this?
確
Something.
かルシラー学園長が言ってたな。
Oh yeah,
天
exactly.
空海
Okay,
が
I
ソラリス
expected.
を追う前、宇宙へ向けて発射された9機の系外探査機。
9
その一つだろ。
interstellar space probe. So what important of this
ええ、
for?
スペーストレックコレクティブのエンブレムにある9つの星はその9機を象
Oh,
徴し
the
ているの。
non-star. Okay, I see.
ですが、それ以来、ソラリスが彼らからの通信を受け取ることは二度とありませんでした。
I mean, because of the etheric sea, but is there any reason? It's what kind of frequency that this probe bring to space? So now
今日、
what
この時までは。
what information this probe has? Basically, this is information from the old civilization. Let's see what the content.
モーリエ教授、再生してちょうだい。
Show me. This is for the future, technically. I mean, future, sorry. Remember, architect technically exists back then as well, so.
何かのホワイトノイズみたい。
Oh, I see. So it's a space. It just the space. What do you mean? The space doesn't have a noise. It's silent.
カセットの内容から判断すると、これはスターゲイザーが宇宙を旅す
Wait
る
a
間
minute.
に
They actually
異なる
sound in
銀
this
河系で記録
universe
した音のよ
galaxy
うです。
in the vacuum. Interesting.
天空海に隔てられて長い年月の間失われていた音ね。
Interesting. There's sound.
だからエクソストライダーはラハイロイの探索者たちに送りたかったんだな。
I remember her. Isn't it Isla?
これは光年単位の遥か彼方からソラリスの過去の探索者たちが届けてくれた。
Okay. This is technically this chapter name.
エコーね。
To the star yet to shine. Echo of the star, okay. Reverb from the end of the galaxy. The patch title, an echo or a reverb. Almost 2 hours. This is a long video. I'm sorry about that. I don't know if this. Anyway, let's see. I see more. Fractidus, because I feel like that's something that we don't really see. Oh yeah.
組
So
織長の予想通り、ダーニャという名の少女はスペーストレックコレク
as
ティ
you
ブに
wish.
保護されました。
Okay, so Cristoforo. Again, the whole thing with Dark Tide, the whole pepper, as expected. Okay, so they plan for this, but why?
我々の代わりにコレクティブに世話をしてもらうとしよう。ダーニャの働きは素晴らしかった。もしかしたらまた彼女の出番があるかもしれない。
Okay, so this whole thing is the plan. I see. No wonder.
送られてきたデータの処理が完了いたしました。いつでも閲覧いただけます。
This is. Okay, where are we? Are we in the classroom? That one is Rinasita Lantern. Is this the siren?
次はどうなさるおつもりでしょう。
Why you have? I don't know which one is Watch, the one who says something. Because Cristoforo doesn't have a thing before.
各地の計画も進展しているようだ。少々ラハイロイで長居しすぎたか。そろそろ動き出すとしよう。クリストフォロ、お前は先にネオユニオンへ行き、エリスにメッセージを届けてくれ。
Okay, so which one is Aris? Siren, Hydra, or Jasuke Warashi? I think Jasuke Warashi was the one who will be in Ashinohara. So is this Siren?
承知しました。
バイス
ですが副組織長はあなたが再び私を使いに出したことで静寂を乱したと文句を言うでしょうね。
Okay. Vice Architect. Interesting.
ところで、この先も組織長の大事な役のためにプロローグを執筆しましょうか。
Yes. So who's Nifora? There's something I've been questioning. Who is Nifora? Where is he come from? Is he originally Royan? Technically, the outfit is Royan, but on the marking on her. So who are
気
you?
遣いは無用だ。私はフローバのところへ行ってくる。とりあえずよしとしよう。この体はどうにも疲れやすくて困る。彼女には静かなカーテンコールを用意しておけ。
Are you saying Nifora never exists? But then, I don't know, is Nifora always been Grand Architect then? My guess is not, but...
組織長、検証は完了しましたので、正式な政策を進めることになりますが、あの巫女はまだ必要でしょうか。
Okay, so at the end of Renasita, they said, this is the real thing. And then now we say, okay, so this is part of the plan, but not the real thing. Okay, sure. Who is this voice? Why your name is voice?
あの巫女は自らが名式の共鳴者となる未来を借り受けてしまった。しばらくは放っておいても支障ない。それに彼女は失敗を重ねすぎた。あれほど力を使っておきながら一人で足の原を救おうとしている。すべて
Keyword
は
alone.
執念のなせる技か。
Until we come, we're gonna save, we're gonna, Ashinohara soon. I don't know which one. I think New Federation next. Ashinohara will be later, maybe. Not to mention, we have more thing with Q1, with the hot
繰り返される
Grand
失敗の
Marshal
果て
thing. I don't know what's
で
going on with that.
彼女も姉と同様自らの誓いに焼かれて灰になるだろう。そうだ。
Hey,
少し
Jessica
前に
Warashi.
座敷わらしから面
You
白い
just
知ら
mentioned
せが届いていたな。
Jessica Warashi technically from Ashinohara, but I don't know the name. Okay, so okay. That's it. 2 hours. Chip analog, ignore that. Why they do that? I don't know. Maybe I can just disconnect from play game. So yeah, Jessica Warashi and Ares. Which one is Ares? I maybe Siren or Hydra, we don't know yet. And that's it. Oh, we have epilogue for Wish the Bell. So yeah, Wish the Bell is not complete. The thing at the okay. Remember when I said the Wish in the Bell segue, the Hiyuki one is not complete because of the cliffhanger at the end. So interestingly, we will do that later. My question is, can we access this location permanently? Okay, we can do this. So yeah, we will continue later because again it's been 2 hours. Oh, this is something I can just check later. Anyway, I haven't explored this inside this location in the since the beginning, so I don't know about anything about it, especially the NPC. Yeah, that's all for this video. We continue this tomorrow, I think. Until next time, bye.